May is Asian American, Native Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander Month. And the national theme for this year is Advancing Leaders Through Innovation.
Asian Americans, Native Hawaiians, and Pacific Islanders have been at the forefront of innovation, shaping and advancing various fields such as technology, education, and entrepreneurship. In this video, we'll meet 3 innovators that are leading the way. In the face of escalating natural disasters like wildfires and flooding, the importance of sensor technology companies have never been more crucial for early detection and mitigation efforts.
These are N5 chemical sensors.
Based in Rockville, N5 Sensors is a technology company specializing in the design, development, and manufacturing of cutting-edge sensor solutions.
At N5, we use advanced sensors and AI to produce information and disseminate the information to keep people safe and communities safe from dangers like wildfire, other types of chemical threats, poor air quality. So our mission is to make these technologies and the information that comes out from these sensors readily and easily available for anyone.
Growing up in India, Abhishek Mutayed has always been fascinated with physics and always wondered how he can use it to help people and do his part to change the world one day.
We developed this concept of miniaturizing sensors to make them lower size, weight, and power, but also make them way more efficient, being able to detect a whole bunch of chemicals, right? And this is the core technology that powers all our products and solutions. So this is our fire detection product. This is a sensor, we call it ChemNode. So it is mounted on utility pole or a traffic light pole. So it has got a host of sensors in it, and it collects a bunch of environmental data every second and then combines the data and sends it to our cloud. And in our cloud can actually detect a signature of fire at the very moment it starts. And when this network and AI detects the signature of fire, it can send a text or email notification to the registered phone number, let's say the fire department in the county. With that information, the GPS location and the time the fire has started.
USSR gives what to Castro? Go.
Asian American, Native Hawaiians, and Pacific Islanders have always made significant strides in education.
Being an educated consumer of information was always important to me in order to make sure that change happened in the right way. And so when I was growing up, I've always wanted to teach. I remember when I was 2 years old, we didn't have a whole lot of money, but my parents were able to afford me a little chalkboard with a chalk, and I lined up all my teddy bears, and I taught them whatever a 2-year-old would teach teddy bears. And since then, I knew that I wanted to go into education.
Born in Jakarta, Indonesia, and raised in Montgomery and Prince George's counties, Dr. Shinta Hernandez was determined to use education to uplift and better the lives of those in her community.
One thing I want to say about Langley Park, it's a very culturally rich and diverse community, a very beautiful community, however, also very impoverished. And I think that childhood neighborhood experience I had in an impoverished community is one of the major factors into why I am an educator today, and why I continue to advocate for marginalized or underrepresented populations in education.
In 2007, she became a sociology professor at Montgomery College and also taught classes at surrounding schools in the state of Maryland.
When I went into academia, into higher education, it was because of the students. I wanted to make an impact and make a difference in the lives of our students, classroom by classroom. And so when I became an adjunct faculty member in sociology, I felt like I was doing that. I felt like I was able to relay the sociological concepts and theories, and those light bulbs in our students' minds would go off, and I just loved that.
During her time teaching at Montgomery College, she also helped to advance work in open education, social justice and equity, inclusive curriculum, international collaborations, and online education.
Opportunities started to arise when I saw that maybe I can start making a difference in a different way, impact our student population more broadly.
An impact she made. Dr. Hernandez is now the founding dean of the virtual campus at Montgomery College, where she provides leadership in online education, open education, and the Digital Learning Center.
Being able to impact the 20,000 student enrollments that come through our online courses every year as dean of the virtual campus is quite impactful.
The key questions for the structural functionalism, what holds society together?
A virtual campus can help address college affordability for students. It can help address access, equity, innovation, can provide them opportunities to take classes anywhere, anytime, as long as they've got that internet connection. So they can save money on transportation. So many of our students are parents, so they can save money on childcare.
Since the launch of the virtual campus in January of 2022, the college has been able to attract students from all over the country and world. As the first dean of the virtual campus, Dr. Hernandez is a staunch advocate for the need to innovate in our community.
To stay status quo for too long can actually be quite dangerous for society, in the sense that if we don't engage in innovative ideas, if we don't try out new things, if we don't have those conversations to see what can we do differently, then our society will not advance as much as it can. And if we collectively innovate, or at least have those conversations about innovation, we can progress together.
Asian Americans, Native Hawaiians, and Pacific Islanders have also been leading the way in entrepreneurship by identifying and addressing needs within their community.
Shortage of the housing supplies, have a nice house is like every family's dream. So because of the shortage supply at that time, I think there has been this opportunity. Although this is, a lot of people say it's not woman area.
But that didn't stop Stephanie Wu, an entrepreneur who has developed more than 40 million square feet of residential, commercial, and retail property in the United States and China. Ingrained with the spirit of entrepreneurship, Stephanie, along with her husband, launched Sunwater Capital, an investment service so she can help aspiring entrepreneurs to grow and shape their industries.
Sunwater is a kind of a good element for good seed to grow. So we use that name. We want to emphasize, we want to empower entrepreneurship.
In need of an office space for her own business, Stephanie also noticed a need to create a space for entrepreneurs. Then, when she came to North Bethesda, she created a 103,000 square foot innovation center.
It's a very kind of unique area. It's very close to DC, very close to Pike, and it has a metro stop here. Because of this, we look at this location can be a place for entrepreneur to set up their shop here. Of course, in the meantime, for us, is our U.S. headquarters here.
Stephanie and her team transformed 3 warehouses built in the early 1960s into a creative, environment-friendly, LEED Gold certified center with a rooftop garden, giving a space for many to pursue their entrepreneurial dream.
Innovation is the main force for American dream, for community thrive. So I think it's really, really important, not only for individual, but for society as well.
The center has not only revitalized the neighborhood, but also boosted economic opportunities in the county and state by incubating, integrating, and involving new entrepreneurs and businesses based on technology and innovation.
Montgomery County, this is a great place to have family, raise family here. And I can see that a lot of business thrive here too.
Each of these innovators are spearheading transformative initiatives to uplift and empower their communities, catalyzing positive change on a local and global scale.